To start with the DOM configuration setting, in order to optimize well, to make the recording work really well, we start by the ID setting. Basically, if you have very dynamic IDs or your application doesn't use IDs, you should set this to ignore the IDs. The default config is basically to grabbing on the first ID. This means basically not the first ID, it means the ID of the element if it has an ID. So it basically just saves one ID in order to uniquely identify the path in the DOM tree. If you choose multiple, it basically means that in an element it will also record to identify the path in the DOM tree, basically all the IDs, all the parent IDs in the DOM tree. So this is very powerful, but the default is to grab the first ID. This here you see is a configuration to be when should we ignore the ID. So in the case of very dynamic IDs, usually you have numbers in them. So basically that's why we have our default setting to ignore IDs that has the numbers in them. So basically this is a reg expression where you can kind of single out your dynamic IDs.